Hello and welcome back to our RedRun challenge in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where today we're going to be fighting another Kurapeko in hopes that we'll get enough Peko parts to upgrade our weapon and enough Great Jaggy parts from any Great Jaggy it summons to get a hat. And this time we're going to actually eat, because eating can be helpful. And I like those skills. Yeah, Firestarter is really nice, and I'm actually kind of sad it hasn't returned since this game, because it takes any negative fire res you have and turns it into +3, or if it's positive already, it just adds 3. So yeah, let's get in on this. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I think I'll wait on that. No, I like junk food, actually. It's tasty. But anyway, we've got a Kurapeko to capture. Which is actually just fine by me, because we need vivid feathers, and those are more common from capture than from carve. So let's get going. And thankfully, in these 2 Kurapeko quests, the one that we've already done and then this one, the only large monster that a Peko can summon is Great Jaggy. Whereas the one in the Tanzia port, that one can summon Great Jaggy or Argyros or Rathian. And honestly, if at all possible, I'd like to save that one until we've got some better gear, so I might be able to get some extra Rathian stuff out of the deal. If we're lucky. Right, Peko starts not this way. Over in the cave, right? Yeah, I think it starts over in the cave. But hey, we've got a little bit of green sharp now, so that'll help us out. Our fire damage isn't really going to do much against Peko. But against Great Jaggy, it'll actually help us a pretty good amount. So the Great Jaggy should go down really quickly, provided it gets summoned. And we sincerely hope it does get summoned, because if it doesn't, then we basically have almost no chance of being able to get the hat that goes with this armor set. Defender High is very nice because it's like a 50% chance at taking 50% less damage from any given attack. That wind hitbox is a little wider than I expected. I need to stop letting myself just be in front of a Peko. That's just asking to take extra damage. Yeah, unfortunately, our green sharp doesn't last very long, and while it would probably be to our benefit to sharpen every time we hit yellow, I'm not going to, simply because we would spend a lot of this quest sharpening if I did. But in terms of overall time savings, as long as we spend less than 30% of our time sharpening, then we could probably still end up clearing the quest faster, because the low sharpness modifier is a terrible, terrible thing. But I feel like sharpening once we hit orange would still be just fine. No matter what happens, this quest will go faster than the last one. And that is a great Jaggy call. Which means a great Jaggy should be right there. That is excellent. So we're going to go ahead and throw some poop at this Pecco. Hopefully he'll be obliged to leave. Good. And now we can deal with this Jaggy. And hopefully it'll give us hides and claws or whatever it was we needed. I don't recall what proportion we needed those two things in, but I'm pretty sure it's those two things. So if this Jaggy's cooperative, we'll get everything we need. And if not, we'll cry because we only have access to one... well, one more guaranteed great Jaggy after this, and like one or two more not so guaranteed ones. Probably more than one or two, just one or two that can be summoned by Peccos. The rest would have to be brought in by Game Changer or just dumb luck on unstable environment. So the Pecco ones are definitely the more likely to happen. But I'm hoping that this one right here ends up being enough. Okay, that does decent damage, but not enough for us to be super concerned. So I do need to sharpen. Hopefully he'll give us the chance here. Oh, good. Thanks for just watching me sharpen there. I appreciate it. And we'll go ahead and let him limp away, because we know exactly where he's going. And it's on the way to the Pecco. So hopefully he'll die pretty soon, and then after that, hopefully his little buddies will actually let us carve him. Alright, that's a dead Jaggy. Now to carve. Okay, Screamer's not what we want to see here, game. Jaggy scale is also not what we want to see here. At least we got a hide. I think we needed like 2 hides, 1 claw. Was that it? I feel like that was it. Well, there's always the chance the Pecco can call another one, and if it does, we'll hunt that one too. And if it doesn't, then we'll just hunt the Pecco. Oh. Good job, Cha-Cha. Ooh, that's right. Maybe Cha-Cha will have some great Jaggy parts for us. Oh, it warped its face up out of our reach. Not that we were angled right anyway. Good job, Cha-Cha. Prevented the thing from summoning some Jaggies, too. They wouldn't have been greats, so I do not mind in the least that that was prevented. Okay, time for more sharps. Now, we go to town. So, starting in about a minute, the Pecco should be theoretically able to summon another Great Jaggy. Or Cha-Cha. And there's Flint number 2. Just gotta bust up the face. And then we'll have all the breaks. That's another thing I like about Peko over Kutku. It's got more than one break. Ow. More personality to its animations, more breaks, more things it can do. And I love how it uses flints instead of actually spitting fireballs. Like, Kutku just spits fireballs. This guy spits fluid that makes you weak to fire. One is just more interesting because it's less standard. And this time I brought tainted meat for exactly this purpose. Do I dare sharpen? I do. If he was going to eat the meat right then and there. I guess he's not going to eat the meat. Peko, you're a jerk. I hope you know that. Let's go and grab some fish. Unfortunately, we have no quick way over there, so it will probably start eating well before we can stop it. May even finish eating. And also, when it's in that area, it can't call a Great Jaggy. Pretty sure it can only call monsters from areas they can exist in. Peko, you're not even facing the fish. I did not mean to jump in. Yeah, you can go ahead and clap all over Cha-Cha, that's fine. Yeah, Gen 3 actually did this kind of thing with a lot of monsters. They took a monster that already existed and then made basically a newer version of it, oftentimes a reimagining. Like, Agnactor is the replacement for Gravios. Or, no, Agnactor and Uragon, rather. Uragon is the more direct analog. It's a big wyvern with heavy armor that can do fire gas and sleep gas, just like Gravios. But it can't do lasers. Instead, it rolls around to deal with distant foes, and it uses its heavy chin to attack. Like, its concept was taken from Gravios. And then Agnactor took the lasers. And also, Agnactor also has the concept of heavy armor. But only when it's not heated up. So, we've got two monsters inspired by Gravios. Peko was clearly inspired by Kutku. And then there's all sorts of other monsters. Like, I feel like Gen 3 did a great job adding monsters to the series. Like, all of them have personality. There's not a one that I dislike from Tri. From Gen 3 as a whole, there are a few I don't care about, like, who even remembers that Volvidon exists? Don't call cats. But, like, the monsters where they basically made direct replacements for old ones, in every case, I feel like the new one is better. Great Jaggy is worlds better than Velocidrome in terms of personality and just generally being slightly more interesting to fight. Great Baggy is worlds ahead of Geodrome, even though it doesn't do anything ice-related. Great Roggy is 100% an improvement on Iodrome, in my opinion. Giginox, I've already gone over this. I think Giginox is way better than Kezu. And Baleful Giginox is just a straight upgrade over Kezu. And just things like that. I'm going to poop this thing just in hopes that it goes somewhere it can summon another Great Jaggy. And also maybe it'll show us a limp. And now it's calling little Ludroths, but we angered it. I should probably paint it before it leaves. I mean, I generally know its flight patterns in this map, but just for safety. Especially because sometimes it's a little harder to see the shadow than this. In addition to having monsters that are basically just remasterings of old ones, Tri also added a lot of new types of monsters, like Gobble and Laggy. Those are pretty great. I mean, Laggy was charismatic enough that when Portable Third wasn't going to have swimming, they decided that the new flagship for that game should be, in effect, a land-based Laggy, and that's why that's how they came up with Zinogre. They wanted something that was akin to Laggy, but that was not aquatic. And there's the beak. So I wonder how this guy's doing health-wise. Unfortunately, I do not have Capcom. And I just stole his health buff. Okay, I'm not going to attack him while he's down here, just out of concern. Okay, Wyvern Tear is not what I wanted. Okay. Now we know for sure he is ready for capture. So I'm going to go ahead and poop him again, just because we've only got the one chance, and I don't want to blow it by putting a trap down here and then having him just completely ignore it. So yeah, we need him to just get up and leave. Don't call Jaggies. Cha-Cha, don't you dare. Get over here, you little jerk. So Pekka is going to be making its way towards the nest, if I'm not mistaken. Or not. I guess he's going down there. That's fine. He must have only just started being in the limp zone, because that actually starts... Or wait, no, because if he limps once, then he'll limp always. I guess it's because he just didn't have to move anywhere to take off. Because monsters don't really do that in this game. I mean, not in every area. I don't know what's up. All I know is we captured us a Pekko. Quest complete. Hooray. Vivid feathers, please. We got one vivid feather. We needed two. We did get a great Jaggy Claw, but I think we needed one more great jaggy hide? We'll find out. We will find out. Yep, we needed one more hide. We did not need any more claws, or at least we didn't need more than one of the claws we got. So, we are stuck without a jaggy helm for a while. I could do this. Look kind of dumb, but that's nothing new. It's not like our leather headgear is actually giving us anything that we're using. So, I could spend the Zenny. Is it worth it? For 8 defense? I think we're okay without. We look better without anyway. For upgrading this. Oh, we only needed 1 Vivid Feather. I guess we need to find our hands. We need to get our hands on a Might Seed. And then we can upgrade this and actually have a slightly more respectable amount of Green Sharp. That would be nice. Where can I get a Might Seed? I guess we're going to have to look around. Can I do anything interesting with decorations right now? Let's go just look at skill names. Nope, don't have nearly enough ice crystals for that. Seriously, great jaggy claws for those? Vivid feathers for those? Come on, game. Yeah, there's not much we can do. But that's okay. There'll be stuff later. So, does anyone want to talk to us? My gamepad screen is covered by something right now, and I don't want to reach over and uncover it. So, looking around, no, it doesn't seem anyone wants to talk to us, though I think it's been a little while since we've gone to our farm, so let's check that out. We've only waited 2 cycles, I guess? Yeah. It's been a while because each of the last 2 episodes, this one and the previous one, have been recorded on different days. That's what it is. That's what has happened. We don't have a honey box yet, do we? No, we don't. Or, yes, we do. It's right there. Durr. Ooh, is there any turn-in we can make? We did just get a bunch more Pecco feathers. Right, we need warm pelts. Gotta hunt some kelbies. And unfortunately, we can't touch that great jaggy. Though we can touch the Pecco if we end up needing it. And just out of curiosity. Well, still nothing added in this. Oh well. Well, let's put our stuff away. Because we have got far more than we need. Okay, not far more, just a bit more. And that is going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we hunt a Royal Ludroth. See you then, friends.